Hi, Diana. We're going to start on our backs. So come on to lie on your back and bring your feet to the floor. Separate your feet a little wider than hips distance apart and let your knees touch. Bring your hands to your belly and close your eyes. We're just going to take a few moments to focus on our breathing here. So as you inhale through the nose, feel your hands rise. As you exhale through the nose, feel your hands descend. Let's just do that 3 more times. Nice, big, slow breath in through the nose. Full, complete exhale out through the nose. 2 more on your own. Gently blink your eyes open. Release your hands to the floor. Start to windshield wiper your knees left and right. Just a gentle motion side to side 4 times on each side. Breathing normally. Last one. And coming back through center, hug your knees in towards your chest and give them a bit of a squeeze. And then take your hands right on top of your knees, 1 hand per knee. And circle your knees clockwise 4 times. And reverse, go counterclockwise. And then coming back through center, let your left foot come to the floor and interlace your fingers in front of your right shin and really compress. Compress your hip joint, compress your knee joint. Really just squeezing your shin as close to your torso as you can get it. And begin to flex and point your right foot. Let's do 4 times. And 4 circles to the right. And 4 to the left. Good. Take that interlace behind your thigh, wherever it's comfortable. We'll inhale to straighten the knee and point the toes. And exhale to bend and flex at the ankle and toes. 4 times. Inhale, straighten and point. Exhale, bend and flex. 2 more. Inhale, straighten, point. Exhale, bend and flex. Last one, straighten and point. And bend and flex. Good. Releasing the hands, take the legs straight up. You're going to spin your thigh bone internally and externally like the agitator in a washing machine 4 times each direction. So external rotation and internal rotation. External and internal. External. Try to keep your hips nice and still. Last one. Good. One last little squeeze of the right leg. Switching sides. Right foot on the floor. Left leg hugs in. Compress the hip joint. Compress the knee joint. And flex and point your left foot 4 times. And circle out 4 times. And in 4 times. And changing your interlace to behind the thigh. Straighten. Point. Breathe in. Bend. Flex. breathe out. 3 more. Straighten and point, breathing in. And bend and flex, breathing out. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, straighten and point as you breathe in. And bend and flex as you breathe out. And releasing the hands, leg goes straight up. External rotation of the thigh in the hip joint and internal rotation. So just spinning that femur bone like the agitator in a washing machine. You can even bring your hands to your hip points to just kind of give yourself some external feedback and know whether your hips are helping you out without you realizing. And once you've done 4, give it one final squeeze and then come back in through center. Both feet on the ground, hip distance apart, just comfortably in front of your sitting bones. Arms alongside the body, palms facing down. We'll extend the right leg, flex through the heel, draw the belly to the spine. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. We're going to keep this really gentle and simple today. So we'll just do 4. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you lower. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Good. Right foot on the floor, right in line with the right sitting bone. So your hips, knees, and ankles are all kind of in a straight line vertically from head to toe. Left leg straightens, flexing through the heel. Inhale to lift your straight leg. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. 2 more. Last one. Good. Both feet on the ground in line with your hips. Take your thigh bones vertically and your shin bones horizontally to make kind of a square shape with your legs. Belly to the spine. And we're just going to tap the heels onto the floor without changing this bend in our knees. So without thinking about it, we'll want to make this one easier by bending the knees first. So try to keep your knees in that square shape. Exhale to tap down. And inhale to lift up. Just 4. Exhale to tap down. And inhale to lift up. 2 more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. Good. A little harder than it looks, that one. All right. Feet hip distance apart. Again, comfortably in front of your sitting bones. Arms alongside the body, palms facing down. We'll inhale to lift the hips off the floor, squeeze the buttocks, and press the heels down firmly to engage the hamstrings. And then release all the way down. 3 more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift, squeeze the buttocks, drag the heels back towards the shoulders. And release, relax. One last time. Inhale. Squeeze and press the heels down. And come on back down. Good. So we're going to add in a little shoulder movement here and head movement. So as you lift the hips, you'll lift your right arm and look away from your lifted arm. And then bring everything back to center. Inhale to lift the opposite arm and look away from your lifted arm. And back to center. Good. Let's do 3 more each side. Right arm lifts, looking left. And back down. Left arm lifts, looking right. And back down. 2 more. Right arm. Exhale, back to center. And left arm lifts, looking away. And back to center. One last time. left side last time. And back to center. Good, taking your arms into a T shape, drawing your knees towards your chest. You can do this one with bent knees or straight knees. We'll inhale at center, and pressing both hands and shoulders down, you'll exhale and drop your knees to the right. Inhale and come back to center. And dropping your knees to the left. Inhale back to center, good. Right side, exhale. Inhale back to center. Left side, exhale. And inhale back to center. 2 more each side, right side, breathing out. Inhale back out. And left side. Inhale. Last round, right side. And back up. And left side. And back up. Good. You can roll to the side of your choice to make your way gently up, head coming last. So I like to kind of bring my nose to look at the floor so I'm not stressing my neck when I'm coming up. So you can sit comfortably on either cross-legged if that works for you, or if you want to sit on an ottoman or a couple of pillows, whatever helps you feel like your lower back is not rounding out behind you, and you can really comfortably sit tall. We'll drop the chin to the chest and take a few circles in one direction. Let's just do 2, nice and slow. And then go the other way. And then coming up through center, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder and take your right arm up and over, just gently offering the weight of your right arm to encourage your right ear to just relax towards your right shoulder. And then your left hand can reach towards the floor. I like to kind of bend at the wrist so the heel of my hand reaches towards the floor. And then release. Gently lift up through center and take the other side, left ear towards left shoulder. Left hand just rests on top of the head, just encouraging a bit of relaxation rather than pulling. Reaching the right arm down, flexing at the wrist. Good, and then coming back up through center. We'll take the fingertips to the floor and inhale to lift both arms up. And exhale to come down. Lifting up. And exhaling down. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Keeping your right arm down, lift your left arm up. Side stretch to your level of comfort here. You can let that right arm slide away from you as much as you like. It's going to feel different every day you come to your mat, so just listen to your body and kind of respond to what it's telling you. And then coming up through center, let's do the second side. Left arm down, right arm up, side bending. One more time, each side. Side bending to the right. Pressing your left sitting bone down as you stretch your left armpit away from your left hip. Other side. Left hand down, right arm up. Side bending to the left. Good, and coming up through center, we'll take a gentle twist to the right. Right hand can come right behind you, left hand to your right knee. Lift the spine up tall, and then draw in from all four sides of the waist to activate the twist from there. And gently making your way to the second side. We'll just do one of these on each side. Left hand behind. Good. So coming around through the center, we'll just do a little bit of forward bending. So I really like to do this one on a pillow or a blanket. So if you're on your ottoman, shift over to the floor and find some support so you can extend one leg. We just did a twist, so we'll go right to this one. So I'm going to take my fingertips to my toes. If they don't reach that far, you can just kind of let your hand rest wherever it rests on your shin. Some days your hamstrings might be open to having the hand on the toes. Some days it might not. So we're just going to flex the foot as we open up this opposite arm. So I'm bringing my fingertips to my toes, and now my right arm is going to open behind me as I flex the foot and breathe in. And then as I exhale, I'll bring both hands towards the foot and point my left toes. And we'll just do 4 of these. Inhale to flex and open. And exhale to point and fold. Inhale to flex and open. Exhale to point and fold. Last one, and we're going to stay. So when you come into this fold, your hands can just rest on the floor on either side of the leg wherever they fall. The foot can relax. It doesn't have to point or flex. It can just do whatever feels natural. Just take maybe 2 more big deep breaths here. Inhale to walk yourself all the way up through center. We're going to switch the legs. Extend your right leg. Bend your left knee in and allow it to open. Take your right fingertips either on the shin bone, maybe they reach for the toes. As you inhale, flex the right foot and open your left arm behind you. Exhale to point and fold. Inhale to flex and open. Exhale to point and fold. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale and stay. Again, hands can go just comfortably on the floor wherever they fall. Foot can relax. And stay for 2 gigantic breaths. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale and let everything go. One more. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. And walking yourself back up. We're going to end by taking a little figure 4 stretch and then a Shavasana. So coming back onto your back. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee. And this might be enough some days. So you can stay right here if you're already kind of feeling some sensation in your outer right hip. You can also bring your foot onto a block or a small ottoman, maybe onto a wall. If you're near a wall, this is a really nice one to do with your left foot on the wall. If it feels comfortable, you can interlace your hands behind your thigh or in front of your shin. And just take maybe, again, 2 gigantic breaths here into that outer hip. And then releasing that interlace. Bring your left foot to the floor. Bring your right foot to the floor. Left ankle on top of right knee. And then take the same variation that you took on the first side. Once you've found that same version, close your eyes and just take 2 gigantic breaths. And release your hands, release your right foot to the floor, release your left foot to the floor. So for our Shavasana, you can come right back to the position that we started with, feet apart, knees together, hands on your belly. Or if you happen to have an ottoman or a chair that you can rest your lower legs on, that's a nice way to end as well. And tuck your shoulder blades underneath you and just allow the upper back to be broad. Feel the contact with the floor. And just focusing on your breathing, watching the movement of your hands rise and fall. Maybe listening to the sound of the breath as it sounds like ocean waves. And anytime other thoughts arise, just notice, allow them, and release them, and return your attention to your breathing just for one more minute. And start to deepen your breathing. Stretch your legs out long and stretch your arms overhead, giving yourself a big full body stretch. And bend your knees, roll over onto your right side, using your right arm as a pillow, and pausing just for a moment. Again, turning your nose to the floor, press yourself up to sit, head coming last. Thanks for doing yoga with me. Bye, Diana.